All right, coffee cake coming out. Now, guys, here it is. And guess what? I need two hands. Sorry. Here I do this again to you. I always do this. I'm always doing this to you. What am I doing? Yeah, I try to hold the camera with two hands, or one hand, or the, yeah, you got it. Here, this is what I needed to do. There's the coffee cake. But guess what happened, my friends? Guess what happened? It's not what it's supposed to look like. It is. That is not what it's supposed to look like. And I forgot the baking soda and the salt. And that was because of running the live stream and talking at the same time and trying to explain, I have trouble with that sometimes. So I messed that up. And guess what? Guess what, though? I'm going to make another one right now. In this pan, I need to get this thing out of here. And I'm going to flip it. How should I do this here? I think this might work. Yeah. And voila. So here's what it looks like, but I've never made it look like that before because I screwed it up, friends. You know what I did? I forgot to put this and this into the recipe. But amazingly, it rose a little bit. But that's not what it's supposed to look like. Or that. This picture's all wrong. That was a stock photo. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm making it again. I made it. Here it is. We're making two. Friends, two coffee cakes. And I've got my topping here. Butter. Is it still good? That's going to go on the end. And I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. But let me tell you what I had to do. Because I ran out of sour cream on the first one. And so I had to go and see what I had in the fridge. Hey, Jasha, I'm just going to use what I see first. Sorry if I mashed the names. This is what I put in. A zero milk fat. This is yogurt. So instead of sour cream, this is what I put in. And so it does have a similar texture to the first one I made. And we're going to find out. It tastes less creamy than the one with the than the sour cream. So that's what it looks like without the baking powder and the salt. Of course, you're not getting the chemical reaction, which is the critical part. Now, this is what we're going to put it in here. I'm wondering if I should wash that beforehand. Probably so. And, yeah, the texture... It'll get eaten, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is going to still get eaten. But it looks really weird. Oh, but it smells so good. And the butter. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is what cooking sometimes is about. Making mistakes and then having to try different things. I'm going to give this a quick wash up. And I was embarrassed to, after I got off the live stream the first time, to note to myself that I'd made that mistake. But then I thought, you know what? I want to, if I got the ingredients, I want to redo this. So I didn't have exactly the same ingredients. And we had that yogurt in there for a while, non-flavored. And it was okay still. And so, yeah, why not make it again? And we don't have a shortage of eggs around here. So that's what I'm doing. Can German speak? You can German speak? I cannot German speak. Even though I worked for a German company for 20 years. About all I learned was Danke and Prost. Dankeschön. Okay, so I got my pan clean. Let's give it a little bit of cooking spray. And let's get the batter in. So what we do here is we go halfway. Remember, for anybody who's joining that was already on here, the halfway means, where's my spatula? What did I do? I said, it's in the bowl. It's in the bowl, friends, already. Okay. It seems a little bit thicker than, a little more viscous than the first batch because of the yogurt. I'm gonna need a little bit more there. Where in Germany are you from? Josh, if you're still on. I worked for 20 years, a company, well, when I started out, it was Stockhausen. That was the name of the company. They're back to Stockhausen. They went to Degussa Hulls, then they went to Evonik, and then Evonik sold the division I was in, and they're back to the name Stockhausen, but still based out of Germany. You're probably not on. So I'm talking to nobody now. Nobody is on. We're just putting the sugary nut mixture in on the halfway point of the batter here. And I'm going to drizzle a little bit of this butter in here. This is not what is called for in the recipe, but I've decided that if my mom did it one way, and it was a great way, and you want to try different things, go for it. Now we put the rest in. And give me a like, give me a subscribe. Go for the subscription. Because it's free. Free subscription. Now, if you wanted to become a member, well, I think I'm too early on in that. I don't know. I got to figure out how I would do that. Gooey. French coffee cake. That's what I'm making. The second one. I already made one. Forgot the baking soda. Forgot the salt. And it it's still on. I think the phone call messed things up there on the live stream. Paused it or something. Okay, so now this is what we're dealing with. And let's put this stuff on top. I think, did I use, I might have used too much sugar. I don't know, for my mix. I might have used a cup instead of half a cup. Okay, into the oven it goes. And it's 50 minutes. At 350. Are you supposed to have leftovers? Yeah, maybe we'll put it on at the end with the rest of the butter. The burr. Jack, come here. All right. Jack, the vet says Jack is getting a little bit heavy, so he can't have much. What were you doing outside, Jack? So yeah, I was waiting for you to come out so we could go for a walk. This is Jack, the pit bull, cleaning. And then we put it there because we're gonna wash it. Jack, for the record, Jack is one of the best helpers around the kitchen. And, you know, it probably grosses people out that he rinses the dishes, but I don't care. Because he helps us save water and electricity. And that's a good thing. And since we're using soap, and if anybody has ever seen what's in here, this is chlorine bleach that is in this product. And chlorine kills everything. So, you know, when we do the dishes and Jack licks it, because he's a dog and it turns people off when they see him licking the stuff. Say, yeah, I don't really care, honestly. Then it gets clean. Clean, my friends. Here we go. Now I'm hand washing. And my little coffee cake actually looks the one that came out first, because you know, friends, I made two. Because I screwed up the first one. I forgot the baking soda and the salt. Because I was yapping on the live stream. So, I made another one. And I didn't have sour cream, so I substituted it with yogurt. I think it's going to be okay. So I'm doing dishes twice for the same project. Got the windows open here now. It's like gonna be 80 degrees here today, Fahrenheit. That's nice. So, Jason using 8811. Did you stick around? There, here. But I feel good that I got a couple desserts made for the Easter weekend. Maple got outside. She's our cat. And whoever is on thank you for coming by. My channel is growing organically. Some stuff is interesting and varied and appeals to different audiences is what I'm learning from my YouTube analytics. It's pretty interesting stuff. The whole YouTube thing. Big business. Not for me, but for them. Gotta turn my filling up. And yeah, so I'm learning all about that. And I've made, since I became monetized this week, an estimated 58 cents. But I'm really jazzed about that. I had to open the windows here because, and I don't really want to. I mean, I like them open, but the pollen is so high right now that it comes into the house and, you got to wipe it off the surfaces. But with the oven on, I decided, I'll just keep them open here while I'm baking this coffee cake. And I like having friends online here. On the breakfast dishes. Should we throw a lightning rod topic out there? See if it attracts anybody to say something? How about that speech last night by President Trump? No off-ramp, as expected. At least as I expected. It will go on until it can't go on any longer. And a lot of things will break before then. We're already seeing it. Even in my, I got several side gig things that I do. I still do chemical sales. And of course, chemicals are, at least the ones that I'm dealing in, are made from oil. Oil cracked to ethylene. Ethylene cracked into other useful chemistries like acrylic acid that makes super absorbent polymer, which is the stuff I sell. Does anybody know what super absorbent polymer is? Put it in the chat if you know. Come on. Waiting. Short form acronym, SAP. Well, I'll tell you what, since this is kind of like talking to a classroom sometimes where you want some interaction and we don't get it. And not that I'm teaching, but, you know, I like to talk about things and things I do. And get the convo going. So, super absorbent is found in a lot of different products, but mostly diapers, disposable diapers. And the world's capacity, which I'm not sure what it is now. I should know this, but I've been out of the business. Well, no, I'm in the business, but I don't need to know what the total world capacity is. It was around 2.5 million metric tons 8 years ago, and not a lot of capacity has been built. Some of it has actually been shuttered or closed or consolidated. So we're probably not too far away from that still. 2 to 3 million metric tons of super absorbent. And 95% of it goes into disposable absorbent products. That's a lot, isn't it? But they're great products. And there's been a lot of life cycle analysis done on them. And while they're considered a solid waste problem, there's also issues with, you know, the cloth diapers too, because you got to use a lot of water to clean those. So anyway, people like the convenience of them, but there's other uses too. And where I get selling it is in non-hygiene applications. I gotta put my butter in the microwave here again, warm it up. And so, yeah, that's pretty much impacted in a big way right now with what's going on in the Middle East. And people will not see it actually affect them yet. Because with supply chains that are global, it takes probably for it to be felt at the consumer level. That might feel like they feel it now, but you haven't seen anything yet. If nothing changes, you will see shortages of things within, call it another 1 month, for sure. You will see fewer things on shelves in the stores because the manufacturers, the chemical manufacturers, can't get all of the raw materials they need to make the things that we are, you know, the everyday things that we use. So expect that to happen. I mean, you're already seeing really volatile prices at the gas pump. I mean, diesel's almost where we are. I think it was $5.60 a gallon for diesel. Gas is still kind of cheap, $3.70, but you'll see that go up more, quite a bit more. It's been going up the last couple of weeks, every couple of days. And yeah, so, but you'll start to see the impact for consumer goods here shortly. This is my first coffee cake. Not the first time making it, but I forgot to put the baking soda and salt in. So it's a little flat. And here's my other one. Cooking just started. And yeah, but this tastes really good. In fact, I'm gonna have a little piece, and I'm gonna share it with you all. Right now, we're gonna have a little piece. A knife and a fork. Here we go. Let's put that over there. And since I picked a little piece off this corner, let's cut it here. I mean, I might have created something new here, my friends. Jack is coming around. Let's get this over here. Look at that. Now all I need is a coffee. I need a coffee, my friends, to go with that. Nice. So we're going to have one. And I don't like to drink too much caffeinated coffee after I've had my 2 cups. So we're going to go find a decaf. And we have one right here. McCafe. And I think I need more water in there. You know, we held off getting a Keurig for years. We used to use exclusively this for the last 20. Then we broke down because we'd go to families' places, relatives, and they all had these Keurigs. And it was like, man, these are nice. Quick, easy, convenient. And yes, it's adding to the landfill, solid waste. And that's not a good part of it, but because I could, and I actually tried to take the grinds out of these little pods, but it was way more work than worth the trouble. And now I'm gonna fill up my cup and have it together with my coffee cake. Let's have a little bit of cream in the coffee. My vices. Yeah, that's our water filler for here. So who are my people on the chat right now? 5 people. Jack, we got 5 people. Says that's wonderful. I love it. Where's the maple? Oh, she went outside, didn't she? Here we go. Coffee. Coffee. That tripped the algorithm. That. Oh, smells good. My Henry mug. Okay, that's done. And now, we can enjoy some coffee cake. Tasty. A little bit heavy because it didn't rise at all. Because I forgot the baking soda and salt. But it doesn't matter, my friends. This is like still really good. Really good. A little bit of coffee. Oh yeah. Welcome to Scotty's Coffee House, where I serve unleavened coffee cake. Okay, Jack, I know what you want. He wants to taste it. So you have to sit and good boy. You want to shake a paw too? You want to shake? Paw. Put your paw on my knee right here. Put your paw. Good boy. Oh, I missed it on the camera. Yeah, because holding it. I need a better system here for videography. What you get with me is like old man stuff, unfiltered, unedited. Ninja. See that? Better if I probably just leave it. This is really good. It's still good. Nothing wrong with this unbaking soda coffee cake. With my coffee. There's the recipe. Got it? You can screenshot it. You don't need to go buy Betty Crocker yellow cake mix, just make it. But don't forget to put the baking soda in. That was so good. I think I need another little, like a little chunk, just a little piece. Not too much. Promise. I promise. Just so you keep me honest here. Here. Oh, it is really good. Not disappointed. Even though it's a little bit, see, there's no, we see the, what will you get with the chemical reaction with baking soda in there. See how there's no air bubbles in there? That's because we didn't have our sodium bicarbonate in there. That's the reason. Raj! P1 right there, coming in. No, I can't cuss now at all. By order of Raj. No swearing. I'm eating coffee cake that I made, buddy. It's still warm right out of the oven. But what you missed, and I'll fill you in, is that I forgot an important ingredient. Baking soda and salt, 2 ingredients that work together. Baking soda won't work without the salt, the sodium chloride. Anyway, I made another one. It's in the oven. And I'm having coffee now. With it. Coffee cake with coffee. This is what it looks like. So it's a little dense. Shouldn't you be in school? Josh? See, I remembered. No, spring break, right? That's my carb. I don't need any carb for lunch now. That's what we're looking at. And there's the ducks sitting by their little pool. They would need actually some fresh water there. Oh, did you see that? One of the ducks pooped. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is probably end the live stream here. I got 20 more minutes on the oven, but I've got some things that I need to do because we have company coming for the Easter long weekend. So we'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Love y'all. And like and subscribe. Come back again.